Do you want to know?
Okay, good day. Welcome to our third quarter, week 2. Okay, so the first topic there is finding the percentage. No. Okay, nga pala wala pa tayong module ha, kaya ang reference natin dito ay yung ating math na libro. Okay, so first off, before we find the percentage, let us review first what is the rate, base, and then the percentage. When we talk about the rate, it is the number with the percent sign. And when we are talking about the base, it is the total or whole. And then for the percentage, it is the part of the whole. Okay, so let's have here an example number sentence. We have here 20% of 50 is 10. So which do you think is the rate? Okay, the rate here is this one. 20%. Sabi ko kanina, yun yung number na may percent sign. Ito yung lesson 1 natin ha, nung third quarter. Let's just review. Tapos, how about the base? Sabi natin, base is the total or the whole. So this one yon, base. Okay, isang tip para madali nyong makuha yung base, lagi nyong tingnan yung word na off. It could be after the word off or before. Tingnan nyo yung off, yun yung palatandaan natin ng base. Yung dalawa yung magkatabi. And then, 10 is what we call the percentage. No, it is the part of the whole. Okay. At ang palatandaan naman sa percentage, lagi siyang katabi ni is. It could be after the word is or before the word is. So that's how you identify the rate, base, and then percentage. Let's have another example. Let's say 5 is 10% of 50. We have here another example. 5 is 10% of 50. Okay? So, which one is the rate? Pag nag-identify nga pala kayo, unahin nyo identify yung rate kasi yung pinakamadali because it has the percent sign. So, this one is the rate. How about the base? O yung base, sabi ko sa inyo, malapit kay off. Una ito si off, then yung kasunod na ay si base. And then, the last one would be the percentage. Ayan o, kita nyo yung relationship na si is. Ayan o. It's either before or after the word is. Yun yung ating palatandaan para madali nating ma-identify si rate, base, at percentage. Okay, since we already know how to identify the base, rate, and then the percentage, let's move on to our lesson for this day. Okay, so this is lesson 1 of week 2. So that is finding the percentage. Okay, so dito sa ating activity sheet, nakalagay dyan kung saang pages nyo makikita yung discussion. So that would be on pages 197 to 203. So before we answer the first item on the learning task 1, let's have different example. Okay, say for example, we have here n is 50% of 30. Okay, identify natin. This one, 50% is the rate. And then 30 would be the base. At ang mawawala natin ay percentage. Take note ha, n is the percentage. Okay, to solve for the percentage, we have to use a formula, which is percentage equals rate times base. Okay, yan yung gagamitin nating formula in finding the percentage. That would be P equals R times B. Okay, so since may formula na tayo, let's substitute the value. So sabi natin ang R ay 50%. And then, ang B ay 30. Okay, so ito na yon. P equals 50% times 30. So, i-multiply na ba agad natin to? Knowing na may percent sign? So, hindi pa. I-convert pa natin to into decimal. Ito yung kasama ito dun sa lesson 1 din natin ng week 1. Okay, so we have to combine the percent first into decimal. Napag-aralan din natin to no second quarter. So, paano natin siya gagawin decimal? So, just write first. Ito na. para isang set na. Write mo muna itong si 50. Kung may susulat yung percent sign, then, di ba ang percent, ang total niya ay 100. Ano, yun yung pinakang max na standard. Okay, so 100. Ilan ang 0 ng 100? We have 2. So, from the last digit, dito sa dulo, nandito yung decimal point, ano? So, palalabasin natin yan. I-move natin to the left. Punta dito sa kaliwa. Ha? Okay. Sabi natin, ang 100 ay may dalawang 0. So, dalawang movement to the left. So, 1, 2, decimal point, and then 0. O, ayan. Si 50% mo, naging na siyang 50 hundredths. Then, just copy the base, which is 30. Ayan. Since decimal na to, you can now multiply. Lagay natin. 50 multiplied by 30. O, ilong method natin. Although, pwede tayo mag-cancel ng mga 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 5, 0. 0 times 0, 0. Okay, next one. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry 1. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. Then add. Okay? So, bring down 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. Then bring down 1. Okay? So, we have 1,500. But this is not yet the final answer because we multiply a decimal by a whole number. Our answer should have decimal point. Okay, bilangan natin decimal places. So, we have 1, 2. Okay, then dito, 1, 2. Yan, decimal point. And then, pag mga 0 na naman yung nasa huli, you can cancel it out. So, the percentage is 15. Ayan, hindi na kasya. Okay, lagay natin dito para mas malaki. So, dito, percentage is 15. Palitan natin si n. So, 15 is 50% of 30. That's how you solve for the percentage. Okay, let's answer learning task number 1. So, the direction says, complete the table by identifying the percentage of the following items. So, let's answer number 1. Naka-identify na siya, which is the rate, which is the base. Susulat nyo na lang ang percentage. Ano? Okay, for number 1, the rate is 25%, the base is 40. Pag ginawa nating number sentence, 25% of 40 is n. Kaya n is 25% of 40. So, that's all. O, lagi nyo, pag nagsosolve kayo, lagi nyo ilagay yung formula ha, which is P equals R times B. Okay, since number 1 na sinasagutan natin, R is 25%. Ang base natin ay 40. This one. Ito. Okay, 40. Okay. Now, sabi nga ni ma'am, bawal pang i-multiply ang percent sa whole number. So, we have to make it into a decimal. So, sulat nyo lang si 25. Since percent ang pinag-uusapan, lagi tayong 2 decimal places. Okay, 1, 2, decimal point. Then, lagyan natin ng 0. Multiply by 40. Okay, naisulat mo na in decimal form. So, we have to multiply na. 25 hundredths times 40. The same, any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So, 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 2, 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Next one. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Carry 1. 4 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Okay. Ito to. Let's add. Yan. Ito na ha. So, bring down 0, 0. There's 0 and 1. Okay, since tayo lagi ay 2 decimal places, laging dalawa ang ating decimal places dito sa ating answer sa product. Ano? Okay. So, cancel na kasi puro 0. So, the answer for number 1 is 10. Ayan. Ito yung number 1 natin. So, pag sasagot nyo, meron na agad kayong check sa number 1. So, percentage is 10. Ayan. So, for items 2 up to 10, kayo nang bahala mag-solve at mag-sagot. Okay? Okay, let's have learning task number 2, which says, find the percentage in every item. Okay, so let's answer number 1. What is 30% of 9? O, itong learning task 1, naka-identify ng rate at base. Dito sa learning task number 2, naging naman siyang number, sentence, and questions. Ano? So, madali lang yan. Identify muna natin ang rate, tsaka ang base. Okay? So, this is the rate. This is the base. Write the formula. P equals R times V. Then, substitute the value. 30% times 9. After substituting, convert the percent into decimal. So, 30, 2 decimal places. Then, add 0. Lagi may 0 sa unahan, ha? Times 9. After converting into decimal, you now have to solve. 30 hundredths times 9. Yan, 1 digit lang ang ating multiplier. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 3 is 27. Carry 2. 9 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. We have 2 decimal places, so we have 1, 2. Okay. So, the answer is 2 and 70 hundredths. Pwede natin i-cancel yung 0. Basta nasa dulo, pwede i-cancel. Huwag lang nasa gitna or nasa unahan. Okay? So, the answer is 2.7 or 2 and 7 tenths. Pero, accepted na din naman pag nilagay nyo 2.70. Okay, so for number 1, the answer is 2 and 7 tenths. Get your ball pen and write it on the blank. So, we have our answer for number 1, which is 2.7. Yan ha. The rest, kayo nang bahalang mag-solve. Okay? And also, dito sa learning task number 2, lesson 2 pala, I mean. O, ito, ganun din ang gagawin. Finding the percentage din. But this time, isosolve na, mayroon na tayo ditong problem. Okay, ito yung katulad din nung ating project bao na pinadadala every month. Nakalagay dyan, what is asked. Okay, explain lang ni ma'am to ha, kasi medyo marami din na nagkakamali. Dito sa what is asked, okay? So, dito, tatanggapin ko na kahit question ang ilagay nyo. Magbigay tayo ng sample dito sa number 1. Pero di ko susulat ha. Number 1, there were 44 students in grade 5, section Banahaw. If 92% of the pupils were present, how many pupils attended the class? So, letter A, what is asked in the problem? So, pwede na tatanggapin nyo ang pagsinulat nyo to. How many pupils attended the class? But the correct one there is the number. Kasi how many? Pag nakakita kayo ng word na many, that is, ang isa-substitute natin ay the number. Okay? So, ang gagawin kasi natin statement dito. The number of pupils who attended the class. It's either that or the question. Pwede na din. Tanggapin na ni ma'am. Letter B. What are the given? So, for the given, lagay nyo lang yung mga numbers na present dyan. 92% and then 44 students. What is the operation to be used in solving the problem? Anong ginawa natin? Anong ginawa natin doon sa formula? Yan yon. Yan ang operation. Wala na kayo magpangalan dito sa ating operation. Masyadong bonus na yon. Okay. And for letter D, what is the number sentence? Tatanggapin ni ma'am pag ang sinulat ng number sentence ay Ito. P equals 92% times 44. O, ito. Yan na yung number sentence sa number 1. Dito. And then, what is the answer? Kayo nang bahala mag-solve niyan. Na. Okay. That's it for the problem solving. Dito sa learning task number 4 naman, ayan, may problem tayo. Ano? Sagot na lang ilalagay nyo. Katulad dito sa learning task number 2. Ano? Dito lang sa learning task number 3 kasi hinimay-himay natin yung parts ng problem. Kaya